Around goes the 13, Casey Mears. Catches it, and the caution's going to come out.
We see the 13 here getting into the back of the 93, goes down into the corner. And I think he's going to get a little help.
Yes, I do too. I think 93 was upset.
Yep.
Just turn him around, getting into the corner.
Not the first time we've seen that. It's easy to predict the help. You've seen enough upset drivers.
Yeah.
Coming back at you, 93.
These guys don't understand who in the hell they're with. I swear, when I get out of the car, I will go over there. He pisses me off, I'll freaking punch him in the face. I don't tolerate that crap. What's he mad about? He puts me in the fence and I bump him and he gets pissed. I'll knock his freaking ass out.
Trouble up in turn two. We've got a looper, and it's the number 47 in deep trouble, spinning down to the bottom of the racetrack.
It's A.J. Allmendinger there.
And the car number 51.
Fifth caution of the race. Fifth caution of the race comes at lap 160. Let me see, I want to make sure I have that right. 155. Lap 155. It's out, and we'll see what happened here.
Yeah, Matt DiBenedetto looks like he's sustained some damage also as he heads to pit road. Just kind of catch the end as they're down. Probably happened trying to go side by side down into turn one, possibly.
DiBenedetto getting caught on the outside. Scrapes up that one a little. That won't help the aero on that car.
We saw the 51 of Cody Ware. Looked like he might have just stopped maybe just to try to avoid getting into that. Maybe with all the smoke, couldn't see, but looked like he's okay.
Cody Ware gets it, A.J. Allmendinger. What was he doing? That's why we said to stay away from him. Hey, go tell the 51 to just quit racing. That one hurt, but I'm fine. Just destroyed.
Car spinning. A caution. Car spinning.
Car spinning in middle 1 and 2.
And the caution comes out. Eric Almirola is around.
Clear.
Let's do all that over again, Rick.
Oh, my goodness. Overtime.
I think that Eric was the car that we saw smoking going into turn 1. Could have a left rear tire down. Some kind of issue to create that issue, create that spin.
Tires up.
Still the damage to the right front. That happened on pit road when there was contact with Kevin Harvick. We look at Ricky Stenhouse Jr., David Reagan here involved.
Oh, there's a 42 smoking. He's the one with the tire rub. Stenhouse gets loose. 10 drives to the dirt. Spins out.
Oh, that was close.
I don't know what the 32 is so pissed off at.
Yeah, and he just clears himself off the damn corner. Piece of freaking screw him, dude. He clears himself on me off a damn 2 and runs into me.
You guys might want to get down there to the car.
This is happening towards the end of the race. It's the 32 driven by Matt DiBenedetto, the 10 of Eric Almirola. Now, Eric Almirola was up front for a portion of the day, but he was one of the cars that had to start in the back. So there you see contact, the 32 getting into the 10, and this is what happened after the race. That's Matt DiBenedetto walking over to Eric Almirola. Almirola with his helmet still on. Words exchanged, so we just saw that happening here at Pocono.
He was frustrated or upset, I guess, that I passed him on the last lap. I don't know. I guess he thought that I shouldn't race for 25th. I mean, I race for every spot, all race long. I don't care if it's for 25th or for the lead, and I guess he thought I should have let him finish 25th, and I wasn't going to do that. And so I passed him in a tunnel turn on the last lap, and he said I took his line away from him, and he was upset about it. So I don't know. I hate it for him that he didn't finish 25th, but that's called racing. I was baffled. I was blown away after the race when he come and run into the side of me and then spun me out. I couldn't wrap my head around what he was so upset about. But apparently, I understand. I mean, I guess when you're running back there and you're fighting, to stay on the lead lap week in and week out, and racing like that, 25th is a big deal. But I was racing, and I caught him off turn 1 and drove underneath of him and passed him in the tunnel turn, and we came back to the checker, and I finished 25th, and he finished behind me, and apparently he was pretty upset about it.
63 starts, 13 wins for the driver from Oklahoma. Now looking for the checkered flag as there is a car off behind him.
That might be the 18.
So one driver led the most laps today, didn't make it to the finish line, Heather.
That's right, heartbreak today for Matt DiBenedetto. Matt, you lost it there on the final turn, running second. What happened?
Just being stupid on my part. Was looking in my mirror and got too high and just barely got up in the marbles and made the most rookie mistake of my life. It was dumb. It's uncalled for. So we had fast car on track, nothing to show for it. Lost spots on pit road there, which you win and lose as a team. Then trying to play catch up, just making too many mistakes, and yeah, that was it. It was just self-inflicted, ruined our day, and could have won, and we had the fastest car and nothing to show for it. And so, I drove stupid. I'm pretty pissed off at myself, and nothing else. So won't sleep all week. And this isn't exactly good when I'm trying to make my career, and then just trying to play catch up, and it was dumb.
Very frustrated Matt DiBenedetto. Parker.
Welcome back to Richmond, where Ryan Preece, after leading the first 59 laps of this race, had fallen back to 11th and spun, bringing out the caution. Ty Dillon there is the free pass car. Everybody's been on pit road, and coming into his pit, Brad Keselowski got punted and shoved past his pit stall, had to back up, and that cost him a bit getting out of the pits. He's back in 15th. Here's the accident.
Ryan Preece may have had a little help from Matt DiBenedetto. He crowded him pretty good. We were just bragging on Ryan Preece.
Well, I only said he spun. I didn't say why.
No harm, no foul. Put some new good years on. He'll be good to go. Preece to the outside, making up some spots. Oh, by the way, that's the one that moved him. He's trying to get back to DiBenedetto, isn't he?
Matt was having none of that. Trouble for DiBenedetto. He went down to the track apron, crawling around. May have either hurt the motor or cut a tire, and will probably be headed for pit road.
Or option number 3, Ryan Preece made him back.
There is a chance.
I sure hope it's number 3.
They're
wrecking up there. It's both of them.
No.
Yes, it was. I think he waited for him.
Really?
It was both of them. I'm telling you, I saw it. I sure hope it was. I think it was. Please.
You are trying to make something out of chicken salad. All right, well, here's a big surprise. Matt DiBenedetto had been warned previously by iRacing officials, and he has now been parked for the remainder of the race.
What is it about short track racing and guys getting parked?
Well, we're about to see.
Aggravation. So I think this is what happened. This is the second incident between these two where Preece now pays back DiBenedetto. I told you.
Now that's not over yet.
No.
Here's DiBenedetto.
Yeah, that was just
get
payback.
the final payback on Ryan Preece.
My tires.
And now, hey, Vern, watch this.
He gone. You know, for somebody who's experienced when you've gone to red. It looks just like us, Jeff.
How come it also happens here in iRacing?
In road racing, they call it the red mist.
Yes.
Driver puts his helmet on, puts down the face shield, gets that red mist, loses his mind.
And look at us now. Now we're sitting in the studio together.
A couple cars in the grass here.
Benedetto and Austin Dillon. And remember, Dillon was right up there. He was up front helping push Harvick at that restart. They were running 14th and 15th, those two cars.
Let's take a look at this wreck and see what happened with Austin Dillon. A couple of these other guys involved. Oh, Matthew tries to get down in the inside of Austin, and they both end up in the fence. Oh, and another aggressive move there. Watch here. Austin just doesn't give him the room, and Matt kind of bombed in there.
And that 34 that came through Michael McDowell ended up in 7th. So that position they were racing for was going to be well inside the top 10.
Yeah. How about McDowell in 7th?
A caution comes out. The 0-0. Looks like a lot of damage there to Quinn Houff.
Now a huge advantage to those cars that stayed on the racetrack.
George.
Oh, man.
That's a big hit right there.
This just changes everything.
Quinn, just 22 years old.
he's coming down to try to get to pit road.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, got Matty D, too.
Oh.
He did. I'm assuming he was trying to get to pit road and pitting from
You can't do that.
the middle of the racetrack. Yeah, he was trying to come to pit road from the middle of the racetrack.
That was a huge hit.
I don't think any of the guys had a clue that he was going to be doing that.
Coming hard inside. The hell, he just turned in our door here. I have no idea what he was doing.
Look at this block. Whoa, these guys aren't smiling. Ross Chastain puts a big block on Matt DiBenedetto.
Yeah, I felt like that was warranted. Matt might make radioactive on that one.